beauty of this endeavor is that there will undoubtedly be pain that shows up, and in many ways I invite the pain, because when it comes, then the only thing we have to think about is one foot in front of the other, and no thought on the pandemic, on the workload, on the things we need to get done at home, on the family obligations. No thought of any of that. It's just one foot in front of the other until we accomplish our goal.
Two things that resonate with me from Thom Shea is don't give up on yourself, right? And keep your word, honor your word. So there we go.
On Friday, May 1st, 2020, Ken Wimberly and Eliud Sangabriel embarked on a 24-hour walk challenge.
Go.
Okay, hey Facebook, it's Ken and Eliud. We're about to embark in about 2 minutes on the 24-hour Unbreakable challenge. Thank you to Thom Shea for putting this out there and challenging folks like us to do something crazy and push beyond our limits. Please support the David Nicholas Organ Donor Awareness Foundation. We are walking in the charity's honor, and would love any support you can do. Wish us well, send us your positivity and your good vibes, because heaven knows we'll need it all.
And see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Thank you. You guys.
Bye, Dad. All right, there they go, off on their 24-hour Unbreakable challenge. We'll see them in 24 hours. They're gonna walk through the morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, wee hours of the morning, until this time tomorrow, 8 a.m. And they're raising money for the David Nicholas Donor Awareness Foundation. There they go. See them later.
They started out at 8 a.m. in the parking lot of Andy Brown Park in Coppell, Texas. And headed south towards Las Colinas in Irving, Texas. This first part of the first loop consisted of a 24-mile trail that took 8 hours to accomplish.
12 miles. So far we have done about 3 hours and 43 minutes. Sunny, no clouds, windy, about 15 miles to 20 miles per hour winds. Right now it's probably somewhere around 78. It's gonna get a little bit hotter later on, but we'll see. We're about to turn back on the first half of the lap, and we'll catch up with you later. Ken, how's it going so far?
3 hours, 45 minutes in, 11 miles or so, almost 12 miles. And so far so good. We're feeling it though.
You are?
It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day.
All right, sir. Let's keep going.
Yes, sir.
If you pass through it, more is available in your life, guaranteed, across the whole spectrum of your life. You can't get it in 12 hours. You can't. You get it usually. So here's what I know to be true. I'm just going to tell you guys. The first 6 hours are fun, unless you blow an ankle out. They're fun. Everybody's talking, everybody's energetic, the sun's up, no problems. The second 6 hours, you feel accomplished, and you haven't hit anything yet. And you've gone through that stupid evaluation, or is, am I good enough? Okay, I'm in the game. Okay, it's okay, I'm 12 hours into it. And then what happens is the sun goes down. And the third 6 hours are very difficult, because you can't grasp anything mentally. Physically, you're like, shit, I got 12 more hours to go.
Colinas. And heading back towards Capel. We're halfway point right now, and sun is getting spicy right now, so we're gonna kick it. See you guys later. We're now probably getting the hottest part of the day. There's Mikey. There you go. Very windy. And then here's It's Ken. Yeah, baby. Walk on. We're at Farmer's Branch, actually Farmer's Branch. And we're about 5 miles away from our next stop. See you then.
For the second part, they headed west for 4 hours, and by 8 p.m., they were turning south to begin their third part of the walk. For the first 3 miles, they were able to walk normally, but slowly the muscle pain and tension started building. The daytime temperatures were projected to be as high as 91 degrees, with clear skies and winds out of the south at 19 miles per hour. The purpose of this walk was to test their limits as set forth by retired Navy SEAL Thom Shea in his book Unbreakable, A Navy SEAL's Way of Life. They felt the experience while walking was very similar to his experience, which he shares in one of his videos found on YouTube. Michael Lothley joined them for the first phase. The first half of the walk was good. Ken, Mike, and Eliud were encouraged and in good spirits.
Well, it's 2 o'clock. We're 6 hours into our 24-hour adventure. I think we're 20 miles down so far. Hey guys, and we're knocking it out. How you feeling?
Good. So far, so good.
There's no other way to feel. It's one foot in front of the other until we do what we set out to do. It's complete 24 hours, and we finish victorious. See you down the road.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, feel like we're strong. We're doing what we need to do. There's no question that our bodies are feeling it. Yeah, it's what we have to work through and what we knew. That we'd be knocking on these doors and having to push through them. And I think we've been granted access to those doors.
Yes, sir. We just are just past half point, and sun's going down. As you can tell, our lights are coming up, and we are certainly experiencing what we expected we would, but we're staying strong. And 24-hour walk, we're halfway. Right now it's 8 o'clock, and I think we scored about 35 miles or so.
Yeah.
And we just picked up our dinner and just changed socks and just kind of, reset a little bit. And now we're heading down south for another circle, another 24.5 before we stop and reload fluids. And then we're gonna go for another 4-hour walk, and then we'll be back at 8 a.m. But for right now, we're
Pushing through.
Yeah. What do you think? What do you say, Ken?
Well, we knew there'd be opportunities to face our demons and face our challenges, and I'm sure there are more coming, but I've met a few already.
Oh yeah. So did I, and it's just getting better. So we'll see you guys later on. I'm sure that it's gonna be dark by then, but we're We're ready to go in, man. We are ready to go in, so I'll see you guys later. That's right. See you later.
Hurting, but still going. As the third part of the walk began, things got harder. Walking in the dark slowly and progressively starts to get you. Right when you're supposed to go to bed, when everyone is asleep, the body starts to wear out and continues to decline at a faster pace as the challenge drags on. The mind starts to wear out and everything slowly declines. Everything hurts, pace slows, and their idea of doing 42 push-ups every hour becomes harder and harder. Just to bend down is really hard, never mind getting back up. Past midnight, time slows down, and at least that's how it feels.
I think it was Mike Tyson said everybody's got a plan until you get punched in the face. We have certainly been punched in the face. We're at 45 or 46 miles. I've been walking since 8 a.m. this morning. It's midnight. We have 8 hours left to complete our journey. And we're following the plan. One foot in front of the other. I gotta be honest. It sounds easier than it is right now. Talk to you soon.
Stretching.
Huh?
Stretching. Stretching.
The most challenging part of the walk happens after 2 a.m. when the mind starts to wander. It gets sleepy and exhausted. Then you hallucinate.
Here is a little friend. Hello, little babushka. I'm gonna let you be. All right, buddy.
It is extremely hard to keep going. It is agonizing and the pace decreases significantly. The lowest part of the walk for them was around 5:30 a.m. Eliud could not really explain how bad he felt at this point. The combination of his body and mental pain is unbearable.
It is now past 11:15. So officially, me and my buddy, we've been already walking since 8 a.m. So we are good, we're strong, and we're keeping up, and we're doing it. We're killing it. So see you guys in a little bit. So here we are. It is 3:30 in the morning. We're getting close to 4 o'clock, and then just a few more hours we'll be home. We'll be done. It's been exactly what we thought it would be, what Thom said, and it's just like that. It's a great challenge. It's definitely pushing our limits, but we are moving forward. We keep plugging along, and we'll get back with you in a few hours with our finish and glorious time. So see you guys later. Hey Ken, any words of wisdom?
Nothing here but pain and suffering. It's just time to put one foot in front of the other.
There you go, sir. See you later.
A mirage appeared on the horizon, and Eliud wondered if it was another hallucination or a miracle to find a donut shop open at that time. Thankfully, it was real. they each bought a small coffee. That small amount of caffeine brought their minds back. It pumped life into their grueling walk and supplied a sparkle of hope. They thought the sunrise was going to rejuvenate their bodies, and it did make things a bit better because walking during the daylight is significantly better than the nighttime walk. However, it couldn't rejuvenate the destroyed body. Once they were an hour away from the finish, they pushed.
We decided 2 weeks ago to do this. Eliud texted me like 2 weeks ago. Said, hey, let's do this challenge. I said, okay. So let's do it before it gets too hot. So let's do it on May 1st. Like, okay, let's do it.
Yeah, no training, no nothing. Just show up and do it. That's what we did, man.
The glory of the finish? This challenge was amazing, surreal, and at the time, incredibly rewarding. They both learned that in life, you don't walk away from pain. You do not walk away from a challenge. You do not give up. Thom Shea said, honor your word and do not give up on yourself. And that is what Eliud and Ken did.
Time, 23 hours, 40 minutes, 51 seconds. Distance, 61 miles. Pace, 23 minutes, 17 seconds per mile. Split pace, 32 minutes, 28 seconds per mile.
Yeah, coffee made a big difference. Come on, Bobby. Come on, Papa. It's over. It's over, man. It's over. Just think whatever you're going through is gonna be done in a few minutes. Get your chest up and let's finish because this is glorious for sure.
Other things that were experienced. No matter how hard it is or it gets, you're going to make it. At the worst time of the walk, Eliud chooses to be there at that time and wanted to be right there and then and nowhere else. Period. Be careful with your words. Do not give pain a name. Speak words of victory and courage. Finish what you started, regardless if you like it or not. At the worst times, think what you'll do when you are done. The days after this is done. See yourself in the future. Plan your game. Be ready. If needed, make changes as you go. Do it for your internal reasons, not external. Somebody out there has done things far more challenging than you. What you are doing is not too big. Your why will fuel you.
24 hours, 1,008 push-ups.
Done, man. Done.
Awesome! Oh, my God, so bad. I'm scared to touch you. I'm scared to touch you.
They walked 24 hours and completed 1,008 push-ups.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And we just leave already.
Oh, congratulations.
We're all stinking.
I'm just scared to, like, break you.
No, trust me, I'm gonna break it.
Well, that's ruined.